Hello guys, this is Jake. Thank you for joining me on this video. Before we get on with this video, I would like to thank my precious 15 subscribers. I know there are plenty of channels out there and I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel. And for those who are new to this channel, please consider subscribing and dropping a like. This video is divided into 3 sections and I have added timestamps in the description. So if you'd like to skip over to a section, please feel free to do so. Alright, the first section is going to be the weekly portfolio update. The week started on 7/6/2020, and then I'll talk about the trades and the money that came into this account, and also in the third part I'll talk about a mistake that I did, a silly mistake that I did, which cost me $500. By the way guys, I'm recording this video on the Thursday night, so there's one more trading day left for this week. I might not be able to make a video tomorrow, so that's why I'm recording the video today. If I get time, I'll make a weekly recap tomorrow. So for the day, I'm down by $676, and in the aftermarket hours I'm up by $230. For the week, I'm up by 0.06%, but last Friday was the market was closed last Friday, so if I'm comparing with last Thursday, I'm up by $1,500. And for the month, I'm up by 3.2%. For 3 months, I'm up by 34.9%. For the year, up by 19.74%. And overall, I'm up by 25.07%. And this account is 2 years old. Okay, now let's recap the trades that I did in this account this week. So there's only one trade that I actually did, and it only netted me $4. So what I did was, as you might have seen in my previous video, I had sold a Microsoft call for $190 strike price, and it was expiring on 7/10. And Microsoft is sitting at $214 as we speak. So I didn't want to lose my Microsoft stock. So I sold a 192.5 strike price call for a month out. So I can keep Microsoft for one more month. And in the meantime, I'll think about how to adjust that trade. But for this trade, anyway, it was a credit, so I got $4. Not bad, because you also have to consider the $250 that I captured between 190 and 192.5. So all in all, not too bad. And then there were a few dividends from the corporate bond that I have from Vanguard. So the dividend was 54 cents that got reinvested. And then from the emerging market bond, VWO, I think, that's $2.48 again got reinvested. And then from the long-term bond, I think this is from BLV, that's $4.01 again got reinvested. Schlumberger, my tear, my sorrow, I really don't want to keep it, but it's only a small position in my account, but it's at a 50% loss. Well, I sell covered calls on it, and I got $1.50 in dividend, and that got reinvested. So I averaged it down a little bit, and then from my SPY I got $9.56 as dividend, and from the JP Morgan Chase that I own at $270 in dividends. That's pretty substantial. So all in all, I made $303.09 for this week from this account, and all this is cash. I'm not talking about the money that I gained in capital. No, this is actual dollar figure amount that I could, without selling the stocks, I could actually have this money in my bank. So I actually made this much money, $303.09 this week. Okay, now I'll share the stupid mistake that I did this week. So I have another account where I have 500 JP Morgan. So normally I sell covered calls against it, and I have a couple of positions in that account where I routinely sell covered calls, and that's kind of like an income that I make. And since last Friday was holiday here in US for the market, I forgot to sell covered calls on my JP Morgan, and the price was not good, so I planned to sell it on Monday, but somehow I forgot. I sold covered calls against all other positions, but I forgot to sell it on JP Morgan, and I did not realize it. And by the time I realized my mistake, it was Tuesday, and Tuesday JP Morgan had dropped by a few bucks. So if I had sold it on Monday, for a strike price of $100, I was getting like almost a buck premium on those contracts. Since I had 500, so that's $500. And on Tuesday, since JP Morgan dropped a little bit further down, it was only giving me like 11 cents on a contract, so that's $55. So think about it. Between a day, I could have sold it for $500, and next day I sold it for like $55 because I forgot to sell. Man, that hurts. That's $500, and I would have made that money this Friday because the expiry date was supposed to be 7/10. So hopefully you don't forget these kind of things. That was a pretty dumb thing to do. So as I mentioned earlier, there is one more trading day this week. So if I get time, I'll make a short video on the weekly recap one more time, just to include Friday. So that's all I had for you guys. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, rest of the week, and stay safe, my guys. All right, ciao.